we are back for a second season. And
Yes.
well, the person next to me you're seeing is not Renee Sniff. Renee is at Gamescom. He is presenting Accenture Gaming there. We're very excited, and because he's stuck in various meetings, he can't join, unfortunately. Maybe he will come tomorrow, but I have a very nice special guest here.
You could also say replacement. I'd go with replacement. It's fine.
Well, no.
Okay.
We have Fiilou, or also known as Florian Merz here from Sport One.
Thank you very much.
Florian, I'm very happy to have you here. I think we can talk about how we got to know each other and how we work together throughout the stream. But I think, say a few words about you.
Yeah, as Kate already mentioned, my name is Florian Merz. I'm working as head of eSports for the German broadcasting company, which is called Sport 1, to pronouncing it in German. And there I am in charge of everything regarding eSports. So I'm writing, I'm editing, I'm cutting, I'm filming. And doing a podcast, which is basically one of the main reasons I met Kate, and we stick together, or we stayed in contact, and this is how we know each other. And so through the love of video games, esports, and podcasts, we met each other, and now we're here. There's nothing else to say.
I'm very excited. You have a lot to talk about. You will tell the audience later on what favorite games you have, because you have some kind of League of Legends history.
Absolutely. I thought I've been here only for the puns, but okay. No.
All right. So AGL. What is AGL? For those who haven't seen AGL last year. So our Accenture Gaming League is a tournament over 5 weeks. And in each week, we have different games that will be played. So this year we start off with Counter-Strike. The tournament will take place over 3 days. Yesterday we had the qualifier round, so today we continue, and I'm very good teams, so I'm very much looking forward to it. And tomorrow we will have the finals, all best of 3, so it's gonna be exciting.
Absolutely.
Next week we have Rocket League. And then we have one break week where we will do some community activities, so everyone is welcome to join. We will just have some fun, some online party. And then we will have Apex and League of Legends. We have 24 teams participating in the tournament. Every team has one AGL captain together with students, friends, family members, and together they will compete in these tournaments, collecting points, and towards the end they can win prizes and of course the AGL trophy, whoever have the most points. Last but not least, before I forgot something, the prizes. Like last year, we are working together with Roccat again, so we will have high-end gaming mice, keyboards, and other fancy peripherals. So I think the players can definitely look forward to it.
Yeah, and you should not miss this out, because Roccat is going to give you wonderful equipment, and especially someone who's gaming hardcore. I just destroyed my Roccat mouse a couple of days ago, so I have to go with my old Logitech one. But if I could, I would check out all the Roccat stuff.
Well, now you need to tell us, why did you break your mouse? Were you that angry?
No, I wasn't angry. I wasn't playing Elden Ring or something like this. I was just basically going to Berlin last weekend. I spent most of the time covering the Rainbow Six Siege Major, the 6 Berlin Major. We have actually a European winner, so which I'm really happy about this. But while I was working there, cutting and editing videos, I managed to drop the mouse on the ground and step on it. So, well, if I would be a cat, I would be amazed and happy about this. But as a person who has to spend money on mice and keyboards, I was really like, okay, where do I get a mouse? And so, yeah, well, that's the little uncomfortable story about how I lost my mouse. For the mouse, yes, for the mouse in the chat.
Yeah. Well, You have a new mouse? I hope it's also from Roccat, right?
Absolutely, yes, but no, unfortunately not. Currently, my setup feels like it's been ripped apart from every kind of tech company I'm having in my flat. I have a XXX keyboard. I have a XXX mouse. I have a different brand mouse pad, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to buy me new stuff, or maybe I win some, but I'm not playing, so I have to rip you off, guys.
Let's see. All right. So I heard one of your favorite games is Counter-Strike.
Well, we have this discussion every time when we meet each other. But I acknowledge what Counter-Strike is for esports. It's one of the most influential games out there. Everybody who has heard about esports or competitive gaming has heard of Counter-Strike. You started Counter-Strike you're playing Counter-Strike with the 1.6 with Condition Zero, which is somewhat of a Red Hat stepchild in the community. And then you have the amazing Source, which is still my favorite Counter-Strike of all time. And now you have Global Offensive, which is 2 days ago, which went 2 days ago, 10 years. And so I would say Counter-Strike, I think, is next to League of Legends the most influential esports nowadays. And it's an amazing game. You have the most amazing tournaments. You have the IM Cologne, Katowice. You have the Accenture League, gaming league. You have so many tournaments you can attend and watch. So everybody who heard something about esports should have played or heard of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I was recently at the major in Antwerp, and I must say it was a very great experience.
Absolutely. Yeah, and for me in my position, I have to work with certain providers of for example, like the ESL League, like other companies. And for me, it's like always when I'm rather a guy who works behind the camera when it comes to Counter-Strike because my game knowledge is limited, to be honest. But every time when I see it, it's like I'm in the editor's room and I see this matches between, for example, Cloud9 and stuff like this. And I can still remember when Cloud9 went to win the major in 2018, which was such an amazing event. We stuck in the office, or we stayed back in the office to watch that game until 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, Counter-Strike can make up for a lot of amazing moments in esports history.
And now we make history today.
But as you know, but as you know me, you always have to convince me that Counter-Strike is better than Rainbow Six. And I'm currently tending.
This is out of discussion.
I currently tend to believe you, but I'm really looking forward to the matches we're going to see because the teams are so eager to win, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, what I heard right now is that the first teams are picking the maps. I know. Can we maybe have a look at it?
Let's see. Let's check with comms.
Let's check with comms. No, they don't. It's not ready yet. Okay. Yeah, but talking a little bit about yesterday. So yesterday, very interesting matches. So some tight matches actually, some almost comebacks, which was very interesting. But what I can see, they're already quite good players. And what I find very, very interesting is there are 2 players actually coming from the same esports club, but they are playing in different teams, playing against each other. And if both teams win the first rounds, then they will play against each other later on. And we will watch that play. And yeah, I guess I need to get some popcorn out then.
It's always interesting to see because in the afterwards, despite the fact that Team A win or Team B wins, those guys are getting back to their team. And then it's like, okay, hey, my team was better than yours. No, my team was better than yours. And so they will beat up each other. We beat against each other. And so we will have less team. Okay, we don't have to talk about this. So I'm really looking forward to this because internal rivalry is always something which tells stories, and storytelling is something that people always think about when they're speaking about esports titles, regardless if it's Counter-Strike, if it's League of Legends, if Street Fighter. Storytelling is so important to this branch of sports, And so I'm really looking forward to see what's going to happen between those two, if they're going to make it against each other.
We will see, but let's see. We'll see. But maybe also some flashback to last year. So we had our very famous Reeking Reds with our huge cheese train. Some of them participate this year again, but unfortunately not on the Reeking Reds, but Perplex Pandas. And fun story is they got kicked into the losers bracket. They won the entire losers bracket in League of Legends and then won the overall game. So let's see. There are similarities now again. So let's see if they're coming back. And now we finally have the map ban overview. So it's gonna be Inferno.
I like this map. I would like that. I was not really sure if we're going to see Tuscan, because Tuscan was added to the map pool and in ranked so far as I know. So I was really looking forward. So maybe we can see Tuscan. But Inferno is such a great map, and I'm really looking forward to see those teams going against each other.
Yeah, Tuscan is a great map. So I honestly didn't know about that map because I didn't. Yeah, I only play Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, hello. I have it installed though. And I came onto the map super late, and I looked around, and I love Italy. I love the map Italy, actually.
Oh, okay.
And I looked around, and I was like, "Hey man, is this some updated version of Italy?" And they were like straight away, "Yeah,
Well,
global offense players." But it's a great map. I love it.
When I'm going to tell people my favorite map, they always like, "Hey, what the hell?" My favorite map is Aztec, and Aztec hasn't been in competitive play since years, and I'm really looking forward if this is going to make a comeback. But on the other hand, we have Overpass, we have Nuke, we have Mirage. There's amazing maps, and we have amazing plays there, or we saw amazing plays there, and I'm now looking forward to see Inferno, because it's an all-time favorite, all-time classic, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, and now we are watching Team Barely Managing and Gummy Drops. And there's our friend Felix.
Well, I've been waiting the last 12 minutes to be introduced, so hello, here I am. I was wondering when it's going to happen, but I'm here. For those of you who don't know me, I'm basically usually the guy who streams all the random stuff you see between the entire AGL topics, and you also see it during the break. What's it called? During the break week that we have. And today, I'm delighted to be able to commentate on all of these exciting matches that we're about to see.
Yes, absolutely. I'm looking forward to see you guys commentating, because I can lean back and enjoy the action while you guys get it out of it.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot so that I don't have a dry throat for this one. So, and I didn't drink alcohol. Don't worry.
Oh, well, I guess it would have keep the flow going. So, but before we start into the game, what you guys would say is the team who is going to win this one? It's Barely Managing or Gummy Drops?
Well, I think honestly, it's very hard to say as we're currently starting to the match. We know people from both teams, so it's going to be exciting to see who actually pulls this one off. But I think at this point in the tournament, with it already being round 3, it's safe to say that both of those teams have earned their stay in this round, and it's going to be quite tough. We already see the Gummy Drops trying to hold down the side. Frederick trying to advance from balcony. Can he pick them off? He picks one off in pit. Does he find his friend right there? Peeking a bit too early, getting the first round for Barely Managing.
Nice one.
Now, of course, although it's just one round, that already kind of showing a bit of a mark, and will, of course, be mental, because coming back from losing the first round always is a bit annoying. But we already hear Gummy Drops is just warming up, so let's see if they can pull it off. So far, Game Shadle didn't have a chance against Frederick there. And they also know that Rose is already in pit. Can they take him off? Giving them the second round win already.
Nice round. Nice round, absolutely. And you can see that they had to make a nice tag against Barely Managing, where he dropped him, or dropped, I'm not sure if it was Fiilou or Teuf down to 15 HP, but in the end, it doesn't matter because they were able to overcome this obstacle and, rotating and killing. And so 2-0 for barely managing. And now I will lean back and enjoy.
But the important point here is also they are playing wingman, so the number advantage can have quite the difference. If you're 2 against 1, that can make quite a difference. You can pick off the team quite easily. And we can see a very nice nade already before into Cemetery. Now, can they pick him off on site? They saw him already, and I think that might also decide this round. Barely managing, according to the chat, will be barely managing the match. I think they're dominating it for the moment.
We actually do know a few players here, right, Felix?
I saw Game Schedule already in the chat before, hyping up his team. And Frederick, I actually know, well, not in person, but I also played a few rounds with them. So both of them, I think, very, excited players that are trying the best to become as good as possible at this game. So let's see. We see them dropping a lot of nades, making sure they're trying.
He saw him. Oh, Frederick saw him.
He saw him on the box, but didn't really change it. He had a very good position, picked them off one by one, while his friend was distracting them from pit.
Yeah, Frederick can be a very, very strong player, but I also know that sometimes he's overexcited. But
he can't let the rounds get to his head. That's important. He took in the wrong direction to avoid the flash, and therefore got shot in the face. It's now 2 versus 1.
Oh.
To be honest, this is really interesting to see for me because I never saw a wingman competition. So I only know the 5v5, which is being played by all the major leagues. So this is really interesting because if you do make one mistake, like we just saw before with the flash, and here nice game schedule here with 2 drops. Really interesting. And it's what I want to say is it's really interesting to say because if you drop one of the enemy players, you are outnumbered heavily, and especially when it comes to a wing attack, like both come from a different angle, it's really different to overcome this obstacle.
And I think there are very fast paces. We can see already 6 rounds down, currently in round 7 of this matchup. And it looks like Gummy Drops is about to pull a bit of a comeback. Teuf already taking quite the shot to the face. Can he still do this for his team?
Oh,
nice. He can't quite pick him off. Game Schedule with the positioning behind the pillar, saving himself from valuable bullets that could have saved this round for Teuf here. Now we see close before the halftime. Could it be a tie before this halftime? So that we don't really have a tendency? Because I think it's fairly even to say. The Gummy Drops had a slow start, but let's see. Do we stream without the in-game sounds? We actually have the in-game sounds, I think, so you should probably hear them as well. And Game Schedule with a very good position in Boiler, making sure that they pick off one of the teammates. Now it's 2 against 1. Can Teuf capitalize on them not knowing where he is and turn this round around for them? It's definitely sneaking around long. Game Schedule holding that angle, but can he pick him off? They've spotted him already, and that his teammate will immediately know where he is. And a very nice nade to end the first half.
Kobe, very nice.
Tied.
Yeah, well,
so very, very even, I would say. So let's see if it's just because Game Schedule's team of Gummy Drops got warm on CT side, and now they have to come back on T side. Or if it's really just that even. Oh, and a very close pistol round, but leading to them definitely getting the upper hand. Maybe they played themselves into a bit of a rush. I also see that we're working a bit on a fix for the in-game audio, so for the moment, bear with us in the chat. We see a lot of SMGs. Since it's a very closed-in map, it makes sense. Game Schedule with the first pickup. Can they now recover by capitalize on this opportunity? Yes, they can.
Super clean.
The interesting part about this fast pace is that while you have a bomb, you tend to not really use the bomb in Wingman, I would say.
Yeah, it's very difficult actually because as you guys see it, it's a very close and narrow area the players have to deal with. Planting a bomb would be really, I guess, hard to do.
Yeah, and I see a very interesting strategy we keep seeing. They haven't seen Teuf yet. He's trying to stick behind and pick them off one by one.
Nice.
Can he do it? Picked off his teammate Game Shuttle. Can he also pick Ross in the same fell swoop and turn this around maybe for his team?
While we're speaking about he has a bomb dropped.
I mean, it's a good idea because he's in a rather safe spot, and now it's Teuf's turn to make a move. If he just sits it out, he will win. So, but
Nice
he has enough time to defuse it. So, defused the entire situation, not just the bomb for his team here. And yes, the puns are coming back. That one was just a cheap one, but we'll get to better ones.
How do you think, Felix, they could come back now? What could be the strategy to counter that?
Well, I saw them using a lot of, let's say, assault rifles here, while Rose and Game Shield both went more for the SMG option. And as I say this, they both go for AK, so my point isn't valid. But maybe that was the winning strategy in this closed and narrow environment, that they went for the guns that don't have to be as accurate in this close range anyways, leaving them with the upper hand. I would recommend the Bison. They always have to. We see Game Shuttle sneaking in from balcony. Both Frederick and Teuf haven't seen him yet. And they also haven't seen Rose on short, as it seems. So let's see.
Yeah, he's holding it.
Okay, Teuf spotted him now, but...
Oh, nice.
Also picked him off, but I think Rose is still unknown. Not anymore. Getting the pick off of Frederick. Can he also win this 1v1 against Teuf to put themselves into a very good position for winning this matchup? Teuf with a better placement, picking him off as he's throwing the nade.
Yeah, he saw that he was jumping and caught in the action. So very unlucky for barely managing. But on the other hand, we have a very, very close match, which is what everybody wanted to see.
Exactly.
Except when you're from one of those teams.
Yeah, their supporters definitely sweating already. But since we're anyways in the winners bracket here in this match, I think it's still okay. Okay, the initial pick by Teuf, but also losing almost all of his HP, could still help in maybe baiting out the opponent for his teammate, so that the teammate can pick him off.
Oh, nice
Molo. And Frederick missing, although he had the big opportunity, giving Gummy Drops the upper hand once again.
This was really well played. It was really well played.
It was, definitely. Okay, we see a bit of a money problem on barely managing side. They're barely managing their own economy, it seems. And the first pick directly from Gummy Drops. Will they stick together? It seems like it. But Frederick already sneaking up on them from behind. Rose trying to hold so that nobody comes from behind, but maybe he has the opportunity with this one.
I guess they smell that. They smell that he was standing around, so they come from a different angle, and he has to react now because they are on the bomb spot now, and they have to just plant it and wait for him to come.
Yeah, but Frederick going into a very unusual spot as he's now in balcony, which is probably the least expected spot where they would see him, because that's usually a spot where the T side would attack from. But since he's not really visible, the confusion is, of course, there. But now Game Shuttle taking the first hits and giving information to his teammate.
Nice nade.
A very nice nade. And now it's just a matter of time, as you said, holding Frederick back so he cannot defuse it.
Yeah, he's too loud. This was obvious.
Exactly.
Yeah. But in the end, he had to try something.
I also see Nightbot is really strict without setting it up. We're working on getting him set up properly, so he might be a bit more on edge at the start, but don't worry, he'll calm down towards the end. He's nervous like we all are. We see Gummy Drops with the MVP round, so let's see. And they win it. They didn't take any what's it called? I don't know the words.
And here we are back.
Never mind. And then maybe one quick question also before I hand it back over to you, or not question, but to answer something from the chat. Is the map bans from the teams just for this match or for the whole AGL CS part of the corresponding team? I think that's a good question for you guys.
Fiilou, what do you think? Ooh, that's
Then
a
I'll
tough
just
question, Felix.
Okay, then I'll just quickly say it. It's just for this own match, so in the next rounds they can pick once again as usual. So for those of you who are new to CS, they can pick it at every start of the matchup to see which ones will be eliminated, which is also the ones where you see the team names in the nice overview. So you see which team eliminated which map. And then you also have the decider match, which will be, as for this one, Inferno, where you see on which map we are going to be playing.
Yes, and I would say let's just jump right back in.
Yeah, let's jump right back in. By the way, for all of us or for all our watchers, if you would jump on our Discord, you can also follow the bracket in our AGL tournament.
I can also post the bracket in the chat real quick. Then
or
you can
like
see it
that,
directly
then
here.
you can also see all the other great teams that are playing at the moment.
Felix,
Exactly.
he's not only on the map, he's also in the chat.
Exactly. I'm everywhere. I know where. And we see Creeping Cats against the Warriors, another round 3 winners bracket matchup. And the Creeping Cats now getting the upper hand. Creeping Cats also being a quick little homage to last year's winners, the Reeking Rats. And if you notice a priori's avatar, if you see it closer, it actually has a rat in its mouth. They're hoping to take their place this year.
Super interesting. I wanted to make a bad joke about, are the Warriors not too old to play Counter-Strike as a WWE tag team?
I mean, for a tag team, they'd be perfect for Wingman, I would say.
Absolutely.
But one of them had to switch out every now and then. But Creeping Cats going into the halftime with the 2-point lead. And we hear once again no game sound. So we're still working on that in the background. Don't worry about this one. So we're going to get this fixed at some point. Until then, my beautiful, soothing voice will have to suffice for you guys.
Yeah, what would we do without your voice?
Well, many people ask that question.
We have to talk ourselves, so.
Yeah, but this time I'm doing this for you. So we see now, we can see maybe the Warriors are just better on the CT side, more comfortable here, because they're already picking up a priori at the first one. And yesterday I also talked to a priori before, and he was like, called out to be the carrying person of Creeping Cats. So maybe getting him out first is an advantage. And we also have the shout out to Kate in chat. So you see, they don't yet know where Barney is for the moment, as it seems. The person at wrong might have a hunch, though. But he didn't yet tell his teammates so far.
Ooh. But he's still tagged down to 10, so it will be a hard thing to pull off. And yeah. So the Warriors coming back from this. What do you think? Will they be able to overtake the Creeping Cats?
Well, the Creeping Cats have proven themselves to be quite the difficult adversary, but so have the Warriors. So I think it's safe to say that in this tournament, anything can happen. We've seen a couple of turnarounds, even from 6-0 all the way to another team winning. So anything can happen. And we see the Creeping Cats really sticking up to their name, creeping around the entrance to A, making sure that they make no footsteps like a cat, trying to see which point they can go. We're now heading over into apps. We're about to see Barney against Barney checking archers, but didn't see the other person coming from library.
That timing was just too perfect for Vada to pick him up, and
very perfect.
Especially when it comes to the bomb, because he was carrying the bomb, and now. Okay.
Great placement also by Bishop, probably hearing a priori already stepping in apartments. Using this one. We see someone trying the cheese train. We hope that the Nightbot will allow the cheese train in a moment. So let's see.
I was talking yesterday to the captain of the former Reeking Rats and now Perplex Panda, and he was actually looking for a bamboo train this year. So can we get a bamboo train?
Oh yeah, the captain is actually back. So he led his team to the win last year, and now the Perplex Pandas, currently in the loser bracket though, but can come back. I think they're still in it. But we see, Fiilou, I think you already mentioned it, the potential comeback. Well, the Warriors are here to stay. Maybe the WWE advantage helped them.
Absolutely, but I just amazed that the Vespa or the scooter just received a farmers.
I mean, it's a valuable asset.
Absolutely. And if it's driving around, you should better hide yourself. But now we see here Creeping Cats advancing through the mid, and they not decided yet where to push through.
Yeah, they're very indecisive currently, and I think that's costing them the match so far because the Warriors can very much place.
Oh, very nice.
Well, and we have seen a very good placement behind the hay bales here, barely visible to the opposing team. And it's once again a 1v1 now, not v2.
Ooh, nice shot.
It's wasting little time.
To be honest, I thought Father had this one because he had a very clear shot. But yeah, his opponent was fast on the trigger, I guess.
And I think Father has been hiding a lot in library in the past couple of rounds. So maybe Apriori picking up on that and purposefully looking in that direction to make sure he picks it up. And not getting picked off while they're advancing. It's now 6v6, and I know that from Lerox in the chat, they're excited to hopefully see either of those teams in the matchup next, because Lerox being the team captain of the team that one of those teams is going to face next.
Ooh, yeah, and nice angle.
Fiilou, you remember the story, right? So in Lerox's team is actually the guy from the club, from the eSports club. And Apriori is also from that eSports club. So they're actually very much excited to play against each other. So let's see if Creeping Cats still can turn it around.
Yeah, they're definitely on the receiving end currently. So T-side not going to playing to their strengths. But I see Body using the Bison. That could be a game changer for their team.
Or not.
Or not.
That was a quick one. That was a really quick one. And the Warriors are here with the match point.
Yeah, with WWE, they probably meant we will endure and they will survive. And now they have the match point 3 rounds, or 2 rounds, let's put it this way, in which they can win, putting the Creeping Cats on the chopping block for the potential loser bracket entry.
This time the Creeping... Please. Sorry. It's just, I'm so caught in the action. I just want to tell everything I see and I know, because it's so amazing to see these teams going against each other with such a professional attitude. And it's really interesting because nobody wants to make a mistake. And we have here a nice angle from Bishop. He knows there's someone upstairs because otherwise he would have heard already. And, well, he's kind of in the position to take one. Can he get the second one? Because very nice Molotov.
Also giving away his position, and that is the end for the Creeping Cats, now creeping their way slowly into the loser bracket, with the Warriors advancing against Team. And yes, that's their actual name.
Yeah, Team. Yeah.
The best name I've ever heard.
Yeah, some people already messaged me that I have a typo or if I did something wrong. I'm like, no, it all has its purpose. So, which means the Warrior are actually playing against now Team.
Which team? Team.
Team? I guess a team, right? Tomorrow, Florian, you will be sitting right next to me, right?
Yes, at least I'm trying to squeeze in there because I will drop by from Cologne because I will be at the Gamescom, and I will wake up at 4 tomorrow, so I will make it a time.
Yeah, so I have a little surprise for you. It's a new word that I learned, and I want you try to pronounce that word tomorrow in the stream.
Okay, I will try to pronounce everything you give me, and it's currywurst. I will pronounce it.
I have a feeling it's not going to be that. I'm sorry. But also a quick note, just to add it here as a quick little anecdote. As the Creeping Cats have now lost, they're going back against Mambo number 1, which they've also faced before in the tournament already. So Mambo number 1 getting quite some flashbacks now because Well, they have to face the ones that kicked them into the loser bracket yet again.
So,
Well,
quick update to the bracket. So we have now a Gummy Drop playing against Accenture. I love the names this year. And then we have the Warriors playing against Team. Here you have the full bracket from
Yes,
the
exactly.
upper bracket.
So this is the winner bracket where we also saw the 2 matches right now.
Accenture.
Exactly.
Such a nice name. Such a nice name. It feels like I'm going back home to my hometown because I'm coming from the Black Forest and everything is pronounced with an SCH additionally. And so Accenture is right up my sleeve.
Good. So you can pronounce that name? No, just kidding. And maybe we can also have a look at the lower bracket. Yes.
And there we see it barely matching the ones that lost in the previous round, now waiting for or fighting Team 404. Smoke and Smoke greater than Frag fighting the Rectors, and whoever wins those 2 matches is going to go against each other. And as I just mentioned, Creeping Cats now facing off in match 52 against Mambo number 1 once again. So the quick question is if Mambo number 1 can actually turn this one around and say they've learned while playing their rounds in the loser bracket. And also, last but not least, Trolling but Rolling versus the Perplex Pandas. So the Reeking Rats follow-ups, the same team captain, they're making once again their journey through the loser bracket, and maybe we'll have the same story as we had last year in League of Legends.
Yeah, actually, they were discussing this yesterday. They were like, "Yeah, we're coming back. We won the lower bracket once, and then the overall tournament, so we can do this twice." So let's see if we will have a bamboo train this year.
And also see Mamba number 1 getting hyped up in the chat. We will get you a priori. Well, since you've probably lost one round, it will be a posteriori, but still it works. That one was forced. I admit that one. That joke was forced.
Maybe he will rename his name after that.
Probably never. In all the 1 year that I know him now, he has never had a different name.
Let's see. He sets his priorities straight.
His priority. I see what you did there.
Sorry, guys, to interrupt you real quickly, but there is some news. Something new we have this year. We have a raffle this year. And so whenever I can do it twice today. So whenever I click on roll it, one person can win something. So stay tuned. Will happen a bit later today, but you can look forward to some giveaways.
You should, because winning is always nice.
And Fiilou, no sign up for you, right?
Oh, come on. I've been I especially just wrote win in the chat so I can participate. But okay, I'm biased, so I'm not allowed to. But you guys in the chat,
counts that are already marked.
You should participate.
You guys in the chat, you should participate because winning is always nice.
And if I should pull you, you need to donate.
Or I can just say a name. Maybe I just can say a name and say no, okay, can't, because if I would say a name, it will be one of my secondary accounts. So nah. But I'm really looking forward to it. And what I'm really looking forward to as well is the next couple of matches, because for me, as someone who's only participating or seeing the 5-on-5, as I mentioned, Wingman is really interesting because it's so close. It's like if you have a big scale battle and this is a close combat, it feels really amazing, and it can be so technical and tactician like that. I'm really looking forward to see the teams, how they approach every map.
Yeah, it's as you said, it's a very close combat, and you don't have that much time. What you usually have in these 5v5 tournaments, and usually you have your position, so you push in, right? But here you really need to be quick, fast, because you don't have that much time and space. So it's really interesting to see how each team is handling it. But it's also interesting to see with the first game we watched. And I think mindset plays a big role as well. If you get too overhyped, I guess, and if you're too excited or then frustrated, that can be quite a big pain then.
I guess
lose
Felix.
morale.
I guess Felix is going d'accord with when I'm saying you have to find a middle way between of rushing and staying put, because you have less time, you have not much time to put down the bomb. So I think it's a combination of all the aspects which make Counter-Strike so great.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think one of the next matches we are watching is team.
Team.
And team.
Such a great name. Next year you should make a an contest for the most original team name.
Why aren't we doing this year?
Because it's too late. We're too
People
long,
should vote.
too far into the competition.
No. People should vote in the chat right now. What's your favorite name? I wanna see in the afternoon or like later in the evening the results of that. And
And they win the golden ananas.
the golden ananas. You have a golden ananas.
I have a golden ananas, which is actually I got it because I went to 4th place in a tournament, so they gave me the golden ananas.
So they can win your golden ananas then.
They can win my golden ananas for sure.
Deal. All right,
Okay.
guys.
Well,
you heard it.
we have to say a pineapple because ananas not everybody understands, but yeah, the golden pineapple.
Okay.
I have to tell my girlfriend that she has to run out and get a golden a pineapple because I don't know where mine is.
Okay, guys, you heard it. You can win a golden pineapple today, directly coming from Fiilou, depending on like which team has the best name, and then we just pick a name. Fiilou will pick a name then.
I will pick a name, but I'm biased, so Felix has to pick a name.
True. Felix, you have to pick a name.
Which name?
The name you like the most, not the name I want to, because I'm biased. I would pick name team because it's just so easy but so recognizable. So Public Panda is also a nice name, or Creepy Cats, or the Warriors, or everything. So
I have to say, in remembrance to last year, I have to go for the Creeping Cats for sure. They stay true to it, especially also with both the avatars that they have, with the cat images and the rat. So I like the little homage they did there. So I think currently for me, that one's definitely winning it. But I know also from someone in the chat that they love Kommando Flügelhörnchen, who sadly already passed away or not passed away, but
oh god,
who left in the first rounds. That's what I wanted to say. Who actually got kicked out of loser brackets. So you'll see them flying in Rocket League, most likely. But for now, they're preparing to spread their wings.
Kommando Flügelhörnchen. Nice. Such a nice name.
Multiple. I also like the name Alt F4.
Alt F4, yes. To be honest, when I read this name, I was reminded to a time when I used to play Counter-Strike, and I was so stupid and I was so young and unexperienced. When somebody wrote into the chat, "Hey, you should use Alt F4, it helps you to improve your FPS," and I was like, "Okay, cool, I do it." And I was closing the game. I didn't know what I did wrong, so I came back into the server and I did again. And I was like, "Okay, what's wrong with this?" And I have to Google Alt F4. What does it make? And yeah, it's just like an emergency shutdown of the program. It's just running. So I was like, okay, well, so much for that.
Oh. I guess the other teams are getting ready. Okay, yeah. As I read correctly, the other teams are getting ready. I think we then have to have a look at the map then again.
Let's see which one we get.
Oh. Is it again Inferno?
I guess people like this map.
Yeah, they're definitely showing favoritism currently.
Well, for the Warriors, it's very nice to see that because they've been playing this map just now. And so I guess that could be some kind of advantage for the team. But let's see if they able to overcome team. Team. Oh.
Yeah, I sadly don't know which map team has played on. I'm quickly going to check that. Because now I'm curious if they have the same advantage or not. They actually also played Inferno, so no advantage here. I think
really
we're seeing a clear name.
That's really interesting, because I was maybe looking forward to see something new, especially on Wingman. But I guess all the teams decided on, okay, let's play on Inferno then. But Inferno is a good map. We have to agree on that. Inferno is a good map.
Yeah, but I definitely hope we also get to see a few other maps along the way. I mean, for now, it makes it easy for us to commentate it a bit, because we're starting to get used to the map. But nevertheless, I definitely want to see some other maps as well.
And speaking about maps, what you guys are favorite maps in Counter-Strike?
The main screen.
Wow.
I'm kidding. Wow. No, I'd probably say just for the meme, it became Nuke at some point.
Nuke?
Actually.
Okay.
Really?
Okay, but
before I will reveal my favorite maps, we have an ad to show before we jump into the gameplay.
So that's the cliffhanger for you guys.
Yeah.
Stick with us.
And we're back, and the matches have started.
Yes, perfectly in time for the pistol round. Let's see if the, let's say, comrade of a priori superior can be better than his teammate, his fellow colleague from before, going against the same team that his friend just went against. So we see Lerox and Ryo for team.
Nice
Already
one.
with the first kill directly in pit. Can they pick off Ryo? Although he's being shot at, definitely not phased by it at all, keeping his calm and making sure he wins his round.
Super easy on the trigger there, because this is something which new players should learn when they start playing Counter-Strike. They have to have a trigger finger. They don't have to have a happy trigger finger, because this can always make a difference when you come to clutches like this one. If you are able to hold your finger, you're sometimes able to better hit a spot. And by the way, quick shout out to Kamfaz in the chat, because he likes, or she likes, Aztec, which is one of the best maps ever made. So you go there.
And we see both teams now taking a bit more of their time. Very focused. They probably heard some steps over in apps. But now maybe they can take that as the main advantage, right? Already picking off one on long. So the advantage I was trying to speak of didn't quite help them. And now again, the 1v2 situation, which we had quite a lot of times before. But they're both looking on short. Can they? Now Ryo changing his focus. And picking off Bishop for the 2-0 lead. Tournament tree will show the tournament tree every now and then in between, but I'll also ping it in the chat so you can watch it live if you want to see it. See Bishop directly in apps trying to pick someone off from balcony, maybe in pit. Let's see if they can do it. Ryan, they're so
Larok's
far
probably already waiting for him.
Exactly. They're so far showing that they have the site secured quite well. So maybe it would be a suggestion for both of them to work together instead of trying to go separated as they currently
Nice
are.
tech. Nice tech.
Yeah. Bishop currently known, and so is Favda.
Nice molly.
Yeah, and the bomb is down as well, so no bomb strats here. And they already know that he's on long. Oh, maybe they don't. I spoke too soon.
He was just out of sight just 1 second before Rio turned around.
Yep. And the question is now, can he take this to his advantage? Ryo not keeping his eyes off of long, so once the smoke fades, he'll be seeing him.
Ooh, nice.
Nice headshot, but not quite finishing the job. Can Lerox finish him for his teammate? Yes, he can.
Yeah, but in the end, I guess it was Favda. He has to make a move because he was running out of time and the bomb was laying on apps or balcony to apps. So he has to do something. And to be honest, I didn't see him in any way planting the bomb. So he has to move on to the spots of the
I can
CTs.
see in the chat that Larox already has a fan.
Well, he's also your fan, so yeah. We see Team again with the first pick, but Raya only at 4 HP. Still enough to distract someone, though, or even get a kill if he's fast enough. They're both looking more towards short and balcony. Favda once again going for his favorite spot near library, but I think they might have had a hunch that he's there.
Will he see him on balcony?
Oh.
He's now seeing him, giving the information to his teammate, but he doesn't even need him. Does it
Yeah,
all
and
by himself.
And in this case, it was very difficult for him to achieve anything because he was just wingmanned from 2 angles. And if you're alone, you can't do anything as long as you're not able to flick. Also one shot kills and flick around. But so yeah, team goes in front here with a very nice clean kill, even though standing in front on top of a molly. So team here with 5 clean victories on CT side.
That they are on fire.
Yeah. Well, I give you that.
Hungry for the win.
I give you that, Felix. But so, do you think that the Warriors are able to make it back?
Well, I think
if they switch side, for example?
If they switch side, we've seen them very strong on CT. But the problem I think they currently have is that they're not really working together that well, always being split up, whereas Ryo and Lerox have a very great chemistry as a team, as it seems. Both of them knowing each other quite long, so maybe that's also I think they know each other quite long, so that could help. I might just be suggesting something that's not the case, so don't quote me. But definitely they have the better team coordination, whereas Favda and Bishop so far split up quite a lot.
Ooh, it's very interesting to see Lerox making use of the orb, especially in a wingman match, because you would say, okay, it's too close for a fight to use a sniper rifle, but they tell everybody, hey, no, we can use it here.
Well, Lerox and his orb is a love story that goes a long way. Let's put it this way.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, they go a long way, yes.
But if you get kind of rushed, or expected by some, yeah.
But Ryo making sure that they're in the 8-0, a clean first half. Will they manage to, stay undefeated in this matchup or not? We will see soon.
It's really interesting because they used everything they have on the CT side, and now we have a switch for team to attack and the Warriors to defend. And yeah, well, maybe this can be the start of or a continuation of a winning streak, or the Warriors are coming back.
Oh, Lerox turning around, leaving his fellow friend to die, but avenging him nonetheless. And getting the plant down, so putting now the pressure on Bishop. Now all he has to do is make sure he waits out the timer and baits him out to try and defuse. You see Bishop very careful. He knows what's at stake here. Any mistake can cost him the match. And Lerox going into a favorite spot on apps. Maybe, just maybe, Bishop has caught onto it because he's going exactly the same way.
Ooh.
If he's sneaky enough, he might.
What is the game sense telling him?
Oh, no.
He has to actually take some kit to defuse it in time. I don't think he has a kit, but he even has.
He has.
Very close one.
Coming in
He almost
clutch
didn't
for
make
his
it.
team.
Damn. Whew.
And maybe you said it. Maybe.
Are you sweating already? It's getting hot in here, huh?
That's because I'm wearing the pullover, but yeah.
At this time in Germany.
Yeah, but it was really nice matchup from Warriors, and it's very interesting that they adapted to the way team was playing this round. So really nice, and in the end, a little bit of luck there with the USP running out of ammunition, but it doesn't matter because there was the kit available, and now the Warriors have to win or continue to win, or team.
Oh,
Nice one.
Oh, it's a very close matchup. Can Bishop once again win against Lerox in this matchup? It's once again up to those two to decide if team will win or if the Warriors survive another round.
Ooh.
Almost. Oh, nice.
And Bishop keeps his team alive once again. So far, we can definitely see that for Bishop, at least, this is definitely the favorite spot. And I think also Favda is feeling more comfortable on this side. So CT definitely playing into their strength.
Super interesting, super tense matchup because the Warriors are condemned to win. And if they lose, team is going to make it here. Nice smoke in apartments, but this... Damn, this deal was so clean.
Will they stick together and just win it for them? Favda once again in the library spot. We've seen him use this a lot against A Priori. It worked quite well. Picked off Lerox. Can he also pick up Ryo?
He doesn't have any weapon. He should pick up the AK from his teammate, if I'm correct. Or just plant a bomb.
He's trying to go for he's trying to fake the plant even to lure him out.
Ooh. Okay, I didn't see that he went up to apps.
Yeah, I thought for a moment they're gonna meet here as well. Favda playing it safe, taking his time.
Nice.
And a very nice headshot.
Yep.
They're definitely saying we are staying in the winner's bracket. We're not going down without a fight.
Either way, this is just an amazing game. This is so much tense because team just went straight ahead with 7 or 6, 8 wins, and the Warriors are now coming back. And even if they lose now, they show some spirit, some warrior spirit, which is amazing, especially for the people out there on the screens to see this.
But if we're looking at the weapons that team has, maybe that last round was an eco round to make sure that they now have good weapons. Lerox with his favorite op once again. Can he make use of this one?
Ooh.
Just barely misses him. Can he, or not really misses, but didn't finish the job? Can he go back for it? Problem is he's now known. But his teammate has his back. Now it's 1v2. And Bishop, once again, the one to try and hold his team above water.
Oh, this could be a very disturbing grenade. Yep.
A very good nade.
Very good
shot. Well played.
Really, really amazing game, to be honest. It was really, really fast, but still it showed so much spirit and power of the Warriors, even though they lost, and team proceeds further.
Exactly, and we already know, if you're looking at the bracket, we already know who their opponents are because it's Accenture, actually.
Accenture.
So the first matchup in the, let's say, semi-final of the winner's bracket will be Accenture versus team. So for now, we are probably going to head straight into the loser bracket in the next matches we're going to see.
Exactly. And then later on, we're gonna watch team again playing against Accenture. Accenture.
Exactly.
Whoever thought about this name, he was really like mocking. Okay, we're mocking this guy.
Also, I see a very interesting situation in the bracket. To my left, I have it open over here. I think for the stream, it was the right. Because we see here Creeping Cats versus Mambo number 1, and Mambo number 1 really taking the upper hand. And whoever wins this match has to go against the Perplex Pandas. So let's see if the Creeping Cats can come back and face the, well, follow-up of the rats that they've tried to eat before. Maybe they can do it now. You definitely see Mambo number 1 learned a lot from their last encounter with A Priori. And I guess they're really trying to make sure that they're not afraid and that they're actually going to win this one. It could also be that this is a very favorite spot for them. Barney being picked up, leaving it once again for A Priori to finish the job. But a very good placement by Niklas, making sure that Mambo number 1 only needs 3 more rounds to win this entire encounter.
I always tempted to say Mambo number 5, but yeah, Mambo number 1. Mambo number 1 is storming in front here with 6-1. Creeping Cats were able to pick up 1 win, but they have to, turn up the pace. Otherwise, they will be out of the tournament very fast.
Yep, and definitely the pressure is on. Catching them off guard, but now it's up to Niklas 1v2. Can he turn this matchup around?
They hurt me. I guess they hurt me.
I mean, 6-2, so we definitely know that the Mambo number 1 had the upper hand on the CT side. Can they give this performance also on the T side?
I guess from the experience I gained or that gathered so far when it comes to CT side, I think it's easier for the teams to defend the CT spot than attacking it so far, at least. And okay, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Kobe? Do we have a Kobe? No Kobe.
No Kobe, sadly, but he will pick him off probably here soon. Only 6 HP. And there we go. Winning the pistol round, also showing we are also strong on the T side, at least when it comes to pistols. Now can they do it with actual weapons? Okay, they have a Bison, so they definitely have the winning advantage here.
On MP5. Nice to see this one.
Okay, I see the Bison does its work, picking up the first one. Can they also pick up A Priori? They don't know where he is yet. Now he's making his place known, and he gets the Bison Master, but Niklas takes him up for the match point.
But great utility, great usage there of the spray pattern. He dropped Bernie down to half of his HP, so really nice, but not nice enough, unfortunately.
Yep, and now we can definitely see Mambo number 1 being a bit more careful. Didn't quite work out for them, but can Niklas's teammate recover? Sadly, no.
This just felt a little bit headless. They just went in without any plan. They played right into the cards of Mambo number 1, and they only need 1 more map round to win this one. So yeah, they need more strategy. They need more strategy.
Strategy from Accenture. No, but definitely Mambo number 1 being in the comfortable spot as they have enough rounds to win. They only need to win 1. Creeping Cats has to win every single one of these matches. So they definitely have the more comfortable spot, but a great nade by A Priori. So far, both teams taking their time, trying not to advance. They've heard you once again. Trying not to push in headlessly.
I think A Priori needs a bit more coffee.
Or beer. Oh, they're known. At least one of their teammates. Can the other one stay hidden? A Priori still expecting one of them to come from short or balcony, so the second teammate isn't yet spotted. Maybe this could be the advantage. Never mind.
Oh, Barney drops.
1v1 against A Priori.
Nice.
He keeps his team alive for another round.
Close one.
The cat we can see in this image, it's hungry for the pandas. But so is the llama on the left side. Okay, we see both in the Deagle round. Maybe an eco round to make sure that they have better weapons in the next round. But And Ikaran doesn't necessarily have to
the
advance.
ammunition! They run both out of ammunition. Oh man.
Yeah, but Barney with the quick thinking, having still his pistol, whereas the other one only has
Nice.
the deagle.
Nice pickup there for a priori.
Yep.
Making sure that Creeping Cat stays in the competition.
Yeah, but now Mamba number 1 having decent weapons as well. So let's see if this can turn the tide, if the economy was worth it. After all, one more round lost for them isn't necessarily as bad. But they soon have to pick up the win here if they want to advance. Good trade here. Aprior taking out Niklas's teammate, but Niklas capitalizing on the situation. Now the 1v1 against Barney, can he make sure that this one is won for Mamba number 1? And they do it. And with that, we have to say goodbye to the Creeping Cats.
GG. But they
Redemption
fought
arc
at
is
my
real.
belief. GG, absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
Interesting to see. Guys,
Yes.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I was about to
That's
say
the
you
way.
said something and then you just waited.
No, guys, or better, like to our watchers, we will head into a quick break. Before that, you will see the ad again from our lovely partner, Roccat. And we will be right back in a few minutes. And we are back with one, but the other one in the background. But with 2 players we just watched. One is Lerox, which you can see in the camera, and Ro will be in the background. Hey guys, how are you guys?
Great.
Hello, doing good.
How are you?
Good, I guess. We're excited. Your match was quite thrilling. Fiilou was sweating a lot. It was very nervous.
Yes, I have to get a wish mop to get rid of all the water below my seat. Yeah, it was really tense moment. How did you manage to overcome your opponents in such a dominant fashion way?
I think I practiced this game for 10 years with a lot of hours put into, so I think that helped. Not sure about Ryo, but he also put some hours in it, I think.
I've played this game for like 5 years now. Yeah, I think 5 years, and like in total, I think about 3K hours. So yeah, and we played like the map before that. For that game was also Inferno, so we were pretty warmed up on that map.
But when it comes to Wingman, it's a different kind of style you have to adapt to, because 5v5 is the most well-known competition style played in Counter-Strike, and Wingman is something different. Did you take another approach for this tournament, especially to train on Wingman, or would you say, no, okay, we can adapt from 5v5 to 2v2?
Me, it was I just adapt from 5v5. I mean, still the same game. We still play similar maps, or we vote all the maps that are only Wingman maps out, or that's our strategy at least. So I think, yeah, very comfortable with the maps, and with the situations are the same in the end, more or less.
And
how was the game? Sorry, Fiilou. So how was the game towards the end for you, when you were standing in at balcony and then you got shot from behind?
Oh well,
is the mouse still alive?
I was very surprised. GM played really high sense because I'm playing with mousepad, so there wasn't really a problem.
You're playing on a mousepad?
Yeah, no, a really small mousepad.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing with 1.75 DPI and 1,200 DPI. 1.75 in game.
Okay.
So you
Two-
used to fast movement then.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and how was the previous match actually for you guys? Because we couldn't see it.
Previous one. You go first, Riva.
I think Inferno's like a very good map for both of us. Played it very casually. Won the map for the 9-2. So
Yeah.
we played like the same positions all the time, just managing to get one kill and then get after. We just played on like an individual base, and then after that we tried to focus the team.
Exactly what he said.
So what's the strategy for the rest of the day? Of course, to win.
Yeah, of course. We think we play one more game today, semi-final. Gonna be a best of 3. Need to do good voting, win the knife rounds, and then think we will just stay positive and have fun with it. If we lose or win, doesn't matter. It's just a lot of fun for us to be part of this event right now.
Like to be part of the event?
Yes.
Yes.
love to be part of the event. No, it's really cool event. So yeah,
You'll get the $5 for that statement later.
thank you.
Or the golden pineapple. By the way, Fiilou is a great fan of your name.
Yes.
Team.
Yes. Team is the best name I've heard so far. Go waste G2, go waste Cloud9, give me team.
Yeah, we actually had a little brainstorming session over the weekend. All 5 came together. We thought about it for a few hours, and then we did some mind maps. And after all considerations, we came up with this beautiful name that we think is very creative and cool, especially fun for for you guys, for the commentators.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to say, hey, team. Okay, stop. They managed to come from the left side, going through cutters and make it on the apartment apps. So I guess I will stick to triple T now.
I would say it helps if you have to stutter, because nobody will notice if you said enough team or if you have to say it one more time.
Yes, team.
Team.
True.
Our own language like Hodor, but instead it's team. I get it.
What I was wondering about, especially when it comes to the map choosing of you guys. Of course, you play every map in Counter-Strike over the last couple of years, especially when you were playing 10 years of Counter-Strike. Do you have any favorite maps to play on Wingman? Or do you say, okay, Inferno, everybody plays Inferno, actually, so we go with Inferno? Or would you say this is the best you played on together?
Not sure if we want to reveal that already. We still have to play semi-final and final. There's a map voting. But I think we are very confident of all of the maps, and we practiced smokes, molotovs, blind, flashbangs, everything. So we are prepared for anything except Lake, maybe.
Okay, for my last question to you guys, it's a personal one. 10 years of Counter-Strike 2 days ago, the 10th anniversary of Counter-Strike Condition Zero. Oh my God, Global Offensive. Have you ever played Counter-Strike beginning from the beta 1.5, 1.4, or have you started playing it with 1.6 back then?
I started with 1.6, and mainly I focused on Source. Played a lot of Source, too much probably, and way too much Go. Yeah.
Well, I started with CSGO. It was the first PC game I played. It wasn't League of Legends, was CSGO.
I'm still waiting to this day, regardless if I'm interviewing you guys, if I'm interviewing pro players, if I'm interviewing team owners. I wait for the day that people say, okay, Condition Zero is my favorite one, because nobody likes Condition Zero, obviously. It's so ridiculous. It was the only game in Counter-Strike history he has or had a single-player campaign.
Really?
Single
Didn't know
player
that.
campaign, yes. Condition Zero has a single player campaign, and another fun fact, do you know that you can play Counter-Strike Global Offensive still on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, and the original Counter-Strike 1.6 was released on the Xbox Classic. So that's enough for random fun facts.
You know more about the game than I do.
Well, actually, it's my job to know stuff like this, but
Okay.
still.
Although, how many hours do you have on Larux and Ryo?
I have on Steam, I mean, it's not real hours, but it's 5,200.
Yeah, me about 3K. Yeah, 3K.
Mostly gathered during my university time, so.
I'm below 100.
Well, we could change that, Fiilou, but somehow you don't want to hop on the train.
Well, we can talk about this in 4 weeks when it comes to League of Legends. Then I can tell you my hours number for that game. But huh? What?
No, it's all good. But all right, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the interview. We talk probably later.
Yeah, sure.
And maybe
Sounds
we have a chance to see Ryo again.
In the final.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. And I think the next match is ready, right?
Yes, it is. We see round 4 of the losers bracket this time. Team 404, and no, that team name is not missing. That is their name. Against Smoke versus Frag. Smoke greater than Frag, sorry. And we see the dreaded lake map that Larux just said they don't want to see. So let's see if this is a favorite map for either Smoke or Team 404.
Being honest, this map I haven't never seen and never played. So for me, it's everything new. So this one I can sit out and relax and see. Just tell me. Get me through this map. Get me through this map, Felix.
Well, this map is, let's say, a very, very interesting one. Because in this house, there's 3 different, let's say, stories in which you can go into. And mainly it's whoever gets into the house first and takes the house has, I think, the upper hand, at least in my opinion, from my experience in the past. And then it's also the big question, if all of them are in the house, where are they? Because they could be on any of the floors.
Is this actually a part of the Battle Royale mode?
I don't think it is, but I'm not sure about that one. I have barely played it, but we can see they try to go for the plant here, but Team 404 trying to pick them off. And
Iron.
At least getting one of them. Now can Iron also get his teammate? An interesting aspect that we see on Iron's POV, he does not have his weapon shown, which is a first. Also picking up for his team.
Don't even know that this is possible, to be honest.
You can have it on the right, on the left, or you can have it not visible.
Okay, it feels like the Unreal Tournament stuff from 2002 and 2003, where you just don't see the weapon, you just hear the dots like the railgun.
I used to play this map a lot on Arms Race, actually.
So the stage is yours.
Yeah, actually, you can go. You can go up. You know, I always love to go like up, and then wait for them.
I mean, so far, Smoke greater. I'll just call him Smoke from now on. Smoke definitely being sure that they're taking the house first.
Come on! He
goes for the knife and gets it, but it cost him half of his life. So maybe
nice. First knife we see today, right?
Yeah, I think that turns the statement. He brought a knife to a gunfight around for this one, but this time it worked out.
Guns for show.
So now
nice
he's doing it how I used to do it. So usually what I did in retakes is I planted the bomb somewhere, of course, where I could see the other person. Then I was just waiting. And they never checked. So
yeah, he has to get the bomb down soon. He only has 20 seconds left. Flick to get Matzo out of here.
Really nice one.
And trying to get the bomb plant for some extra money, but didn't quite get it. But I think it doesn't really matter because they have pretty good economy for now.
Guess this is the house of John Wick because he had a vault in his floor.
That could be the case. That would explain this flick right there. And Dust taking off from the distance this time.
Damn.
Very interesting approach.
Damn.
Can't quite get it.
Okay,
Leave
that's
the
really
dog alone, okay.
that's really ridiculous, to be honest.
Yeah. And Iron going for a swim. I didn't know that Iron can float. In fact, I thought it would just sink to the bottom of the ocean, but proving us wrong right here.
Oh, I think.
And
Did he see
still
him?
not really visible. I don't think so. He's still trying to check and leaving his teammate alone to be found by Iron in. Oh no, he's on top of the house. Very interesting, but none of them trying to enter it. With 40 seconds left for Iron to try and get both of them.
You can see him. Yeah. Okay, I have to admit, when you're on top of the house, you have a very good overview, but you are like on the Präsentierteller in German, you would say.
You can try to hide towards the seaside, I think, or towards your own spawn at the initial part. But you have to get there quite fast because if they're in the house and just plant the bomb, then it doesn't make much sense to be up there. They can just wait it out.
Oh, nice one.
Okay, picking up Iron from the distance. It could be that they're trying to go for an eco here.
Oh, really good one. Faulty clones. Or faulty clones. Faulty clones.
Faulty clones. These
Faulty
are not
clones.
the looking for.
This is the faulty clones. Was on the right time on the right spot because otherwise, I guess it was Dust could have made it into the house, and it would be difficult for him to get him before he plants the bomb.
Yes, definitely. And now we see.
Oh, will you notice the other one?
with the
Oh, that was
comes
nice.
away. Once
Those
again, the
reactions.
2v1, but they
Yes.
don't
Those
yet know where
reactions.
Metso is, so maybe it's not going to help them too much. They're sticking together. That could be their core advantage. Now also not faking the bomb plant
nice.
and
Nice. Okay.
loading him out for this one as well.
Yeah, that's the point. In Wingman, you only have 2 people, and while you're playing 5-on-5, you have at least, if one gets down, you have 4 or 3 team members left to cooperate with you. And in this regards, it's just you make it or you break. Make it or break it.
Yeah, and we see the first op, and in this match we have quite the open space. I think that the key for smoke is to get into the house.
Bam.
Oh.
Iron picking him off quite well.
Somebody who's playing the MP7.
And the op on top of the house, that's quite dangerous, but he lost almost all of his HP. He basically needs to get hit once, and it's over. But with the op, it's the same for his opponent. So it's up to who sees the opponent first.
I was just wondering why is this grenade flying, but it was a bird.
It's the rare aerial grenade.
Nice
Just
shot.
been patched recently for the 10-year anniversary. You didn't know that?
Oh, well, no.
It's only for Lake, though. Only for Lake. And only for this specific tournament. And this specific round.
Nice.
It's a very specific one, yeah.
Calling in the airstrike.
Enemy AC-130, exactly.
Wrong game, but
Yeah.
it's really interesting. It's really interesting because this is the map so far with the nice shot by Faulty Clones. The orb comes in handy so far, and he has to pick up the bomb.
Well, at least I think Faulty Clone sees the bomb and of course knows that the other one has to go for it if he wants to get a bit of extra time. Then again, it is Wingman. He doesn't necessarily need it.
He can't jump up. Or it looked at least like that.
But here the op definitely comes in handy simply because it's quite the open area and you can see straight through the window, tying it up for the halftime.
This orb comes really, really in handy. I have to be honest. It's really nice.
Hopping on that map is awesome. Because you can obviously go around and then I usually went to the very right on the map and then snipe them away when they try to enter the house.
And Caps is am Start. Hey, Captain Caps in the chat.
Yeah, the Nightbot once again snapping someone away, and we see the pistol round, one of them trying to go through the water. Maybe that's going to give him an advantage, but he has to he's also a bit slower there, so he has to make sure he gets into the house.
To be honest, speaking about the house itself, it's really one I would live in. It has a pool, it has close to the water, it has a boat,
though,
it has a boat. It's really amazing. I would really live in that there.
Yeah, it has a hole in the floor in the middle, but I think you can just put a couch over it. It's fine.
Yeah, sure. Or you can just take one of the blankets we're laying
woods.
around here. The woods, yeah, just take the woods. I put the tree into the house.
Come on, do it now.
Do it now. It's just a blanket. Look, and look there. There's a jump pad to jump into the water. Okay, the problem is with all these terrorists and counter-terrorists running around.
Well, I think that the property prices are going to go quite low with that one. High crime rate. Maybe that will help as well. You see now 1v1 Dust versus Faulty Clones. Both of them not really knowing where the opponent is. But since it's a very enclosed map, one step that can be heard might be the end of the other one. Because that gives away the exact position. Or a close one, at least.
Yeah, just sit this one out, Dust. Like Dust. Just Dust.
Well, if his friend should be named Dust too, but that is a wasted opportunity here.
Ooh. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Okay, well, Dust is really taking his time. This Faulty Clones has a bomb.
That door now. That's the big issue for Faulty Clones.
Ooh.
But he can't capitalize on it.
Yeah, in close quarters, it's easier to use an SMG instead of a FAMAS with the triple shot.
Yep. And I think it was also expecting him to still be on the bottom floor, not going straight to the top.
Okay, one is going to the complete right. Let's see what he's doing now.
Circling around, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have enough, but he can give some info if he sees someone in the house through the windows to his teammate who's quite close. Yeah, they definitely have, or potentially the better weapons for the longer range. So maybe that's what they're trying to do. And he sees him and takes his sweet time to pick up Dust right here. Now it's time to enter the house. And it could be that he has seen...
nice.
No!
That separates the two of them.
I didn't see that there's a door. I didn't recollect.
If only they knew that they were literally on the upper
end. I think they heard them.
Now they definitely made some steps, so at least Iron now knows that there's one person in the house. Takes the advantage of it.
Ooh. And he didn't stick around, so that's very nice.
And he also heard the second one, but can Matzo now pick up, now knowing that his opponent is outside?
Oh, he has to go in.
Yeah. Now he can see him maybe from here.
Nice. Really good play from Iron.
Now he has all the time in the world to defuse this bomb.
Really nice play there. He really took his time. And yeah, that was just nice played.
Definitely. And now Smoke Greater Than Frag, the longest name that we have to pronounce here, definitely having a bit of the upper hand here. But let's see if they can take that advantage and turn it into a win. We've seen that one point ahead doesn't mean anything, but it also can be in the minds of the opposing team 404, since we're in the loser bracket and every point ahead is something they have to catch up on.
And Aaron is doing the same strategy as earlier, as we can see.
He likes to go for a swim, that's for sure. And he definitely doesn't like the house, as we heard.
Yeah, the interior just gets demolished.
Well, he knows where they are.
Yeah,
he's just waiting for them for a peek.
They had the firefight with Iron, giving away their position for Dust, who is still unknown to them as far as I can tell. So let's see if this can play to his advantage. It's placed quite well to not be seen through the window here.
Mm-hmm.
While Dust trying to stay close to the water. But now probably knowing that somebody is inside, from what I can tell. Iron is spotted. And his teammate will probably know this one as well. But Dust capitalizing on this opportunity.
Nice.
Both of them.
Dust really... Okay, Iron couldn't make it into the house, but Dust really anticipated correctly here and took both of them out of the game. So It's a really close game, to be honest. It's really close. It could go either way, but currently Smoke bigger than Frag in front, and they just played. Oh damn! It's just always like a millisecond they miss each other, and then this happens. Iron with the invisible gun.
Yeah, and I think that is the match point for Smoke greater than Frag, and now Team 404 is on the chopping block for this tournament. Because if they lose this match, they're out for the CS part of the AGL. So they have to make a comeback right now.
So,
and the first pickup really well, and now the 2v1 giving the upper hand to Smoke greater than Frag. Can Matzo turn this around for his team? Or will we see?
Will he see him? No.
He does not, and that marks the win for Smoke greater than Frag, moving on into the finale, not finale. We're not there yet, but in round 5. And also another interesting point, Mambo number 1 also beat the Perplex Pandas. So
amazing.
Not only the copycats, only the creeping copycats, but also the follow-up team of the Reeking Rats. So both the teams trying to associate themselves with the Rats have been out of the tournament, have been kicked out of the tournament right here. So
and don't forget, they also dropped their favorite, the new hit single. We will make it to the top. Okay, I had to make a music joke with this name of the team. I had to, and it went straight down the drain.
Do you have to make a music joke, or do you have to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jokes? Okay, that was forced.
We should ask Angela, Sandra, and Anita.
You can say 3 names. They're all in the song.
Guys, before we are talking about names, I think we should stick to our team names. By the way, team name 404 is actually also a pretty cool name, I must say.
I don't know. I didn't find any team name, so.
You know, your golden pineapple still has to go somewhere, right?
Oh, yes, it has to go somewhere, yeah.
It has
What's
to go
golden
somewhere.
pineapple for, by the way?
The golden pineapple is just a prize without meaning, and we will give it away to the best named team.
Yes, so everyone in the chat can shout out which team has the best team name. And then the golden pineapple will go to the team with the best team name.
Yes.
Tell your girlfriend already that the golden pineapple will be gone.
Okay, now I see a controversial statement, though, in the chat regarding the golden pineapple. Now that's the question that will divide.
Yes, we can.
Can we put pineapple on the pizza? Yes or no?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I do not allow any discussion about this. Yes, we can. And I tell you this because even though my grandmother is a Sicilian, Italian pizza diehard person, but I say yes, you can. And everybody who says something else is a gatekeeper or gatekeeper person, and you should put stuff on your pizza as much as you want. And if it's a screw, then put a screw on your pizza. If it's a pineapple, sorry. If you put a pineapple on your pizza, it's a pineapple. If you put banana on your pizza, you should put banana on your pizza. Ah, damn.
Okay, but with banana,
are you putting the banana on the pizza?
Sorry, the banana is unforgivable.
Yes, I do put banana on a pizza, but the base on the dough is not tomato, it's not cheese, it's like kayak. It's kaya, and kaya is a specialty from Malaysia, which is created with sugar, milk, and some Malayan leaf. And you have to stay in the kitchen for 1 hour to always stir that for an hour, and then it tastes like a super awesome snack. And so put curry and chicken and banana on your pizza as much as you want, especially pineapple. So free the pineapple.
I'm gonna just put my glasses on just to do this.
Yes,
we have to talk about
banana. Well, Fiilou,
glasses are going away.
Felix is actually great at making pizzas.
Yes,
so maybe
I actually make pizza myself in 2 days.
Yeah, you should give him your recipe. And a banana, of course.
I have a banana,
but don't tell anybody. But it's also planned to have pineapple on it.
I have a pizza oven back home. I have a pizza oven at home. So that's what I learned during the pandemic. I learned to make pizza, and This is why I gained so much weight, but I still love pizza. So yeah, I and the chat demands that I should eat a pineapple banana curry chicken pizza. No problem.
Ouch.
I will do this. I guess around the last day of streaming, around the last day of the AGL. So I will do it.
Oh, Jesus.
You heard the man. So we
Yes.
want to see that pizza.
Is that the new
Of
coffee
course.
for Greg, or it's pizza for Florian?
Pizza for
me.
Florian.
Give me pizza. I always will pizza.
Right, guys. Was quite of an interesting match to see. And finally a
Definitely.
different map than just Inferno. Spices it up for us. But I think the next match is coming up. Teams are ready. But I find it a bit sad that Perplex Panda is now out.
I mean, they've been the comeback kings in the last AGL, so maybe they're going to come back in the next tournaments, because regardless of where you're placed in this tournament, in the CSGO tournament, nothing is lost. Because this is only the first out of 4, so any of those teams can still make a comeback. And that's something we definitely have to be aware of, because it's going to be close towards the end. We've seen a lot of comebacks before, and a lot of wins weren't as decisive as we thought they were initially. So even the Rats had to be a bit scared at first in the final tournament that we had.
I'm as perplexed as the pandas. So
better to be as perplexed as the pandas than as creepy as the cats, but okay.
Hey, everybody loves cats, so
that's true. That's very true.
You can be a creepy cat, so everybody loves cats. My half of my arm is destroyed because of our intern cat we had. I call it intern cat because we took care of it for 3 weeks, and every time when I was like touching and streicheln, petting it, the cat was like and go against me, and I was like, okay, now we fight.
You pet it in the wrong spot. You have to be careful. It's like the cat is like, I'm calm, I'm ready, and everything is cool, and then you hit this one spot.
Hello,
and
the cat is fluff.
Mode.
The cat is whole fluff. It's 100% fluff, and there's no wrong spot. The cat thinks there's a wrong spot.
Exactly.
As long as you can pet it, everything is a good spot. So.
I would agree with you, but the cat does not. I can assure you.
Yeah, my arm agrees with me. Neither.
How old was the cat?
I don't know. I have to ask my better half.
I thought you were about to say I would have to ask the cat.
I have to ask, like, hey, how old are you?
You have to count. You have to count the meows, then you know how old it is.
Meow. How old are you?
0. Oh, I see. Very young one.
All right, guys. I think we're ready for the next match.
Let's see.
Back with the first match of best of 3. So
yes,
I'm excited.
I'm super excited.
I think we're seeing team again.
Triple T.
Triple T.
Triple team.
You're not getting around calling them team. I won't allow this. You got a close pass with the pineapple on pizza, but this I won't allow.
It's too difficult. Come on. Every time when I say team, I can't stop saying 3 times team. I have to say team. And I have to stop and to think, okay, did I say it 3 times? Did I say it 4 times? Did I say only 2 times? So this is Triple T. Triple T makes it in.
And we have someone in the chat just like counting all the times you said team to see if at the end of the day you actually have the exact number of correct teams.
We have to make a poll. If it's okay to say Triple T in case or in favor of the stream to make it easier, smoother to listen to, or if I should say team.
Team. Okay, but I think then let's hop into the match, huh?
Triple T first one. So here, Triple T's. That's my.
That's how your poll works. It's just
that's my guys.
See.
That's my guys.
I'm already super excited to see it.
Best of Freeze is always
I'm already dancing here a little bit because I'm very, very much excited to see it. Yeah. By the way, remember in one of our last tournaments, we had the Happy Hippo gang, right? Participating. They
Yes.
say hi in the chat. And actually, one player of them is called Panda. So I hope Panda's watching and somewhat cheering for Perplex Pandas. But yeah, they're gonna make it back.
We should give him a surprise egg or the Überraschungsei, we call it in German.
Oh, jeez.
Because can you remind? To be honest, when we're speaking about Happy Hippos, can you recall that you got Happy Hippos in the Überraschungsei or surprise egg?
The surprise.
That was the time when the Ü-Ei or surprise egg.
It's a Kinder Surprise, I think. In English.
Got really good stuff, not plastic waste. It's got really nice figurines.
Well, personally, I'm a fan of just like the classic Kinder Hippo thingies. They just taste amazing.
Yes. To be honest, when we're talking about sweets, do you guys have any favorite sweets? Because there's so many stuff out there, and some
Maltesers all day.
Maltesers. Okay,
they are just amazing.
You mean like baked sweets or
no, everything from
anything that is sweet. If you put the banana on the pizza, then even the pizza is sweet. So you can also take that.
Oh, I put the banana on the pizza with the proper base, not with tomato and cheese. It doesn't work.
I'm never dropping that. You do know that.
Yeah, you're not getting out of this anymore.
I'm going to make you that pizza, and you will agree that it tastes awesome afterwards.
Okay, that challenge.
I'll make sure of that.
Can I watch?
I just got free pizza, so I did what I achieved what I wanted to.
I want to watch that.
We should watch the chat. The chat. I mean, the match is not a chat. We can watch the chat. Actually.
I mean, the chat is definitely already rooting for Lerox, as I've seen. So
yeah,
I guess he won some of our watchers over in his favor when he showed his beautiful face right here in the stream.
Yes, absolutely. And
now it's getting a bit too romantic.
And the cool thing is,
take his place from the op. Don't worry, the op still has the best spot in his heart.
The cool thing is about Lerox, his name has 3 X, and the name is Team. So triple T and triple X.
Can we just put the filter on with all the like calculus things for him, just for that, like figuring it out? I have the whiteboard here for this one, you know.
Yeah, put it down. By the way, Fiilou, you shouldn't argue too much with Felix, because if you can see behind Felix, he's fencing. So if he's not happy with your banana,
Hold on a minute.
Well, if he's not happy with my banana, he can chop it off. Okay, well, that escalated quickly. Thank you, Kate.
That's a good.
Of course, always.
Once had that.
I can't resist.
Oh well. I'll fight with. Oh damn. Okay, what can I fight with? What do I have here? I have. Okay.
Get your cat back. Get your cat back.
I have a remote. I have a remote. I can fight with this.
The scary part for you is you can only see 2 right here.
Yes.
There's a third one. You can barely see it, and behind this one is a 4th one, because I'm doing historic sword fighting. So. Or historic European martial arts, as it's called. So it's basically fencing, but more on the historically accurate sources and everything, and with like actual like sword simulators, and not just like the classic. Let's say, in German we call them Zahnstocher.
Like Olympic fencing.
Yes, I did Olympic fencing for 8 years, but after that I switched to HEMA because it's just more fun and it's just more versatile. So. That's basically where those are from.
The cool thing I've seen once was like banana splicing. No, the cool thing I once saw was like historical battles, like people wearing their armor, knight armor, and they were fighting against each other. But this is a story for another moment. So I would say let's go into the maps.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Okay, Overpass. We have some good memories.
If you're going to see Overpass, actually, because it's a decider. So, are we going to see Inferno again? Yes, we're going to see Inferno again.
But very interesting to see Team actually banned Inferno from this one initially. Oh no, they picked it. Sorry, never mind. I didn't say a word. I saw that it was colored in. My eyesight is very poor.
everybody's not interested in playing on Nuke. I want to see Nuke. Such an interesting map.
Yeah, Nuke has a love-hate relationship for me. I hated it at first, but I did my best rounds are on Nuke for some reason.
Felix,
So
I hope you read the chat in between.
Yes, I need to get a
can't help
Deadpool
it.
costume.
Yeah, and
Yes.
I need to have my banana sliced off by that. I don't want that.
If we can get 50 subs on this non-sub Twitch, then I will slice the banana. What?
What? Felix, no.
50 subs on my channel, please. Thank you. Because it's my banana.
Maybe we can get
But
the banana train.
Speaking about the banana train, let's go upstairs with Vertigo. What do you think about that, guys?
I am not a fan of Vertigo, I have to say.
Also
I'm not good
the
with
biggest
heights.
fan.
Maybe that's the issue. But I don't know. I've never been that much of a fan of it. But let's see. Maybe I'll get to like some of the strategies that we see here. So maybe I'll like it towards the end of it because it can get fun. Who knows?
I really hope that both teams go all out, so that we will see a decider on overparts, because not only is the only German map in Counter-Strike, it's also one of my favorite maps. And so yeah, looking forward for this.
And also very important, whoever wins this match secures themselves, so this best of 3 secures themselves a spot in the grand finale for CSGO. So this one is an important one.
Absolutely.
The loser can still get back via the loser bracket, but they have to go through a lot more people. And we've seen it with Mambo number 1 so far, because the loser bracket, anything can happen. Mambo number 1 lost rather early in their matchups, and they're now turning the tides in the loser bracket, taking on anyone that they've met before, even if it's the Creeping Cats that got them in the loser brackets, and they're showing that they're a force to be reckoned with.
Super amazing. It's super amazing. I can't describe it otherwise. I'm really looking forward, and I want to see those teams starting to go against each other right now. I demand it right now.
Yeah, guys, get ready.
Yes.
Some
hype in the chat. Some hype in the chat.
And
Let's
also
go.
the quick highlight. Once again, the giveaway is still on, so you now have the command also once again highlighted if you want to enter into the raffle. So
yes,
make sure to do that if you haven't already.
You have to enter. That's what I'm entering right now. Exclamation mark.
You know that
Accenture
if
Gaming.
you win, you have to hand pick someone from the chat to give that prize to. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know if it actually
later
works.
on,
I
we
won't
can
make the
roll
rules.
it.
No, I'm just going with the flow. Rian. Like he in my name.
Yeah, just go with the flow.
Hey, I was booked for the bad jokes, so I'm making bad jokes.
I'll be merciful.
No, I'm
one.
topping it with
You're
the banana.
merciful. You're going to be merciful on this one.
Exactly.
Okay. I give you this one.
But I have to say, if I look at the team name of the team members of Team Accenture, the next joke you make better be good. I have to say that.
I rather go out and smoke a Silagaru. Okay, that's not so good.
That was a forced one.
Yeah, okay.
I'm about
Snipple.
to riot if you keep saying something like this.
I rather play games. So let's go.
All right, we're still in the warm up, but I think now team gets to decide, and I'm still pronouncing them entirely. I don't care. They get to decide on which side they want to start, I think. And they decided to go for CT, so they're going to be defending in the first half.
I'm looking forward to let's see which bomb spot they Wingman is choosing, because I haven't, like I mentioned before, I haven't seen so many Wingman games being played out, so it's always interesting to see this one.
Looking at it, it seems that both bomb spots are available, or it's definitely B available. But if I look at the map, it might also be that A is also an option. I'm not sure about that one.
The map could be small enough.
First encounter on.
Oh, nice one.
He hold him off. He holds him off by himself. I wanted to say, can he hold him off until his teammate comes in? But he just made sure to hold the spot on his own, securing the first match of the first win of this matchup.
Yeah, super awesome play here by Ryu. Took the enemies out with 2 headshots, 2 clean headshots to be precise, and he just received 12 or 20 damage. So this is a good start for Triple T, or as you might call them, Triple T, Team T.
Triple T, or as I might call them, Triple T.
You might call them Triple T.
Yeah, but we have the 1v1 Data versus Ryo. Two of the people I just used in my bad puns. Let's see who's going to win this. And Ryo's securing. Okay.
Okay, as it seems we have to drop out of the game for a quick moment, so let's talk more about bananas.
Too many bad jokes, I think.
Banana. No, we don't have to say.
Should I pick another one of those? Which one do you want for the banana?
I'm not sure. I just take. How much does such a dagger? It's not called a dagger.
But that one's well, that one is a parrying dagger actually. So these two are actually used together. So the this one right here. No,
is
we are back into the game.
Perfectly back for a Accenture first win.
Okay, and I think Beta was definitely, I guess, a wrong name that was visible here. Now we can see the actual name Menke of that team member.
Okay.
We see in the meantime what we missed is one round won by Accenture. So
sorry, but how do you pronounce it correctly? Accenture.
I think it's Accenture. I think that's actually meant that way.
Yeah, sure, but if you pronounce it in English, it's Accenture. To be honest,
Ash Ketchum.
Ash Ketchum. Yes, he gonna catch them all.
Yeah, they're the Pokeballs. You can see them right there. One's a bit fiery.
Jobsite has suffered 0 injuries. We are 3 rounds in, and we have already
been on the floor.
Asken. What? Come on. No, Chet.
No, they're taking the time.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Mod should dial down a bit with this one.
Yeah, the chat is already getting very well.
You guys snuck them and took them out while they thought they were secure.
Really nice. Really nice. Happy trigger finger there. Yeah, well, Triple T is at it. They going in front with 2.
I mean, they have finale inside, and if they win this first round of the best of 3, they are in this comfortable spot in the second match, so they don't necessarily have to win it, which is very comfortable for them.
Oh, nice tag.
And they now see Zagaro. So Garo also one of our server admins from the CSGO tournament, actually. So he knows this game inside out. But let's see.
Also a good player.
Definitely.
Like he doesn't play for months and then he hops in and wrecks everyone. So let's see.
Yeah, well.
Exactly. Okay, now the 2v1 advantage, and they have the bomb now. It's up for Lerox to try and figure it out. And sees Zagaro behind them because of the smoke, which is well placed for them.
It's always interesting seeing the terrorists with those masks on. It always feels like Freddy or Michael Myers is going on a bomb spree.
I mean, if the chainsaw doesn't work, you have to improvise, adapt, overcome, I would say.
No, Michael was just with a knife. Michael was a knife. Leatherface was the chainsaw. I know. I'm a horror aficionado. I know this kind of stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Jesus. I always put cheese on my pizza.
Not Jesus.
Oh, nice molly.
One of those jokes will make my brain melt, but okay.
Fine. It's fine.
I'll have to come up with better ones. No, I'm kidding.
You have a couple of days left to make me cringe.
Oh, I will. Oh, you better believe it.
Jeez, and the chat.
Them throwing a lot of utility, probably giving away the position to team. Can they use this info to their advantage?
They should put down the bomb if they...
Team, by the way, also on an A code, just to mention it.
Oh,
great reaction here.
First one.
Can he get the second one? He's kind of expecting where he is, but didn't quite see him. And with that, they tied it up again.
Yes.
After a strong start by team. Accenture is coming back. Let's see. Maybe Accenture just needed a few moments to get a groove for Vertigo, and now they have found their way on the T side here. Ryo trying to face them, can't get quite the good hits on them. Let's see.
Nice headshot.
Zilgaro down. Can they also get the other one? They have the numbers advantage. They probably should stick together. Now they also know where he is, so maybe one of them can circle around and get it from behind. But they don't even need that. I see you're still trying to push the banana on the pizza. I see that.
Of course.
For a second, I thought you were Moo because you also have the purple tag, but okay.
No. I used to have the black one, but people told me that they're using the dark mode and you can't see black, so...
Nah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Nice.
Derrock's being picked off. Now Ryo over in heaven, trying to turn it around for his team. Oh, very good nade, but can't quite get it connected. Very nice headshot.
Nice headshot, yeah.
Now team with 2 points in the lead, making sure that they are turning this first match into their favor, for now, at least.
It's funny. When I started to talk about pizza, the whole chat is now about pizza again.
It never stops.
Pizza for the win.
Damn
Okay,
it.
now let's see what they're doing on the other side, on T side.
Yes.
Oh, now this is very difficult for you. Team on T side. Can you handle that, Fiilou?
Quadruple T, actually.
The first pick for Lerox, and now we can see the second team member of Accenture definitely trying to push them from behind, but didn't quite get them. So now circling back, going through CT, and trying to face them head on. But with a 2v1 in a pistol round, that could become more difficult. Lerox having none of it, making sure that they get the pistol round also in their favor, and now only needing 3 rounds to win this entire matchup. But remember, it's a best of 3, so they still have to go and win another one in order to really be in the final. So nothing's lost after this one, but it definitely will put the pressure on the opposing team. So we're hearing them. But Lerox with the quick reaction. Also getting those teammates, a great flick.
Shame. I would have gone past Accenture because that headshot from the Deagle was very nice and super clean. So
you see a priori in the chat mocking his buddy Ryo. Let's see. And Zilgaro this time staying a bit more on the defensive. Maybe it works while MK is trying to push them from the back, but they heard him, already expecting him and picking him off. Now having the numbers advantage on their side, can they capitalize on this? A nade to start it off. Now Zilgaro has the confirmation that there's at least one down there. Seeing as nobody pushed, it could also be that it's just the distraction to loop back around. And here we see the mind games of CSGO coming into play. It's not the chief security officer, it's Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Yeah, Mark has to give some backlash to them since he lost. So
yeah, but on the other hand, right,
that's the only thing he can do now.
Because he's still competing, and a priori is unfortunately out for this tournament. Maybe they're sticking together. Now pushing onto the bomb spot. They're kind of expecting where he is, but I think they don't yet know his exact position. Let's see.
Mark confirms.
Yeah. And now the match point for team. Can they pull this one into their favor, giving them the upper hand for potentially this entire best of 3?
Well. Accenture should keep pushing against. But
and we also have to point out that this is the map that Accenture picked themselves. So the next map we're going to see is the one that team also picked for themselves. So also the advantage of the map they wanted.
You can see Zilgaro expecting them there.
Yep, and probably giving this info also to his teammate.
Devin, can you please stop talking about pizza in the chat? I'm getting hungry.
I mean, I have
Guys, add a banana
well,
to it.
so a great Max 7 shot here by Zilgaro, but getting advantage by Lerox. Let's see. The 1v1.
Ooh, that
But
was
a great
unfortunate.
smoke tactic by Menke, making sure that this team stays alive for another round.
Yes, really nice and well played. And if they can keep it up, maybe we'll see in overtime.
Yeah, we haven't seen an overtime on stream so far. Yesterday there have been 2 as far as I know. But let's see if we can see an overtime here. Team switching it up, this time going through the middle, picking up Menke, but also with heavy losses to Ryo as well.
Ooh,
And Lerox gets this one for his team, but marking it 1-0 for team in this best of 3.
It was a very close one, to be honest.
Yeah,
it was a very, very close one.
It looked a little bit that they could turn it around, but then I think team woke up a little bit. But guys, before we move to the next match, I will finally hit the roll it button.
Yes,
Oh,
raffle
Who's
time!
I
going to
roll
win?
it.
Raffle time!
Okay, so VV320 gets a giveaway.
That's really great because she's also a very, very recurring guest in our Twitch streams, in the private Twitch streams as well, so in Elden Ring and Pokemon. So it's really great to see that she also gets something in return for this one.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You've won an Type-C USB charger in gold.
Or a pizza with you.
Yeah,
a
pizza
golden
with
pineapple
me.
on a pizza. I get it.
Golden pineapple on a pizza. Why not? Yay! Hey, she says yay. So it's fine.
So, Vivi, do me a favor. Message me on Teams. Join our Discord server. No, not on Teams. On Discord. And I'll post a link in a second. Whoever wants to join, message me, and then we will handle the rest so you can get to your giveaway.
I see the question, how long pause until the next map? I don't think the pause is going to be very long, so don't worry. We're back to the match shortly.
Yes.
Let's get back to business.
And guys, this is the first time that I clicked the roll it button for today. There's going to be a second time.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You really took your time with this first pick.
Yeah, you know. Okay. But interesting match. I'm curious how the next one is going to be. I'm very much hyped.
And do you think, now that's the big question, do you think that with this win, team or Triple T got into the heads of Accenture and they now have to make sure that they get this out of their head? Or do you think that Accenture is calm enough to pull this around on the favorite ground of Triple T?
Well, I know that the team from Accenture, that they are also very much eager to win. So it's gonna be an interesting match. It's gonna be close. I have a feeling. I think we all will sweat a lot.
Florian, what do you think?
Well,
Seeing
in the
the
end,
performance you've seen.
Well, in the end, depends on either. I would say the coolness of the team, because even though that the team was picked, or the map was picked by the opponent team for team, they were able to overcome them. So I think it can be going both ways, or can go both ways. But they looked too confident for me. They looked really engaged in the whole process of playing this map, and it can be, and I will say it will be a 2-0 in this best of 3. It will be 2-0.
Oh.
I also have to say, I agree with this one. We've seen team play quite coordinated on Inferno, their home turf. So I think they have definitely quite the advantage here, and I'm not sure if Accenture can overcome it. But I'm welcome for them to prove me wrong.
And don't forget, I mean, they are very familiar with Overpass, especially Larrock, since he played it a lot last year. So
and here we are. The potential last match of today.
Back again at Inferno. Oh, there's a chicken. Get the chicken.
Don't hurt the chicken. Whatever you do, don't hurt the chicken.
Damn. Oi, oi, oh. All right,
And-
team can decide which side they want to play on. And they
Yep,
go with
once
CT.
again. We've seen them hold the ground on CT quite well in the last rounds. Let's see if this time it works for them as well. They could definitely have the numbers advantage or the upper hand here from the experience they had on Inferno before, because I'm not sure if Accenture has played on Inferno so far in this matchup or in general.
Oh,
Okay, Lerox with the first kill, a quick headshot. Putting the numbers advantage, which is quickly removed by Menke.
ooh, nice reaction there from Kim Key.
Trying to bait him out into attacking him as he fakes the bomb
2
plant.
HP.
2 HP. He can basically be
He's
ripped
waiting.
at wrongly and he might be dead.
Yeah,
But Lerox sees the
was
leg
just
and
a
hits him
knee.
for it.
just a
Read
knee
it
on
like
the
a
leg was
book.
enough. Yep.
I used to be a terrorist like you, and then I took a bullet to the knee.
True.
I see.
I drink to this. Yes.
All right, the opening round won by team. Let's see what they make out of this initial advantage.
Okay.
Well-
Nice.
Oh, great
Well played
coordination
together.
for
Yeah.
the 2-0.
Wait, seasons? Are we talking about Zelda right now? Okay.
I think it's because of the chicken that they got to Zelda.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the two Game Boy Color versions was Seasons and Ages, Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages.
Mm.
But
Okay,
it's
but we see
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, exactly. We see Accenture going for bomb, but Ryan taking them
Ooh,
out
that
on
was
his own.
nice.
A great flash
Damn.
by Lerox,
Very
leaving him
good
open.
flash.
This was, I guess, my favorite play so far this day.
That was definitely great teamwork. And even a priori has to admit that this one is a good one.
That was a really good one.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're definitely
he's
showing
proud
that
now.
the advantage round they had, where they really obliterated the opposing team when they started on CT, it wasn't an accident. They know how to play this map. This time Zilgar and Menke trying to be a bit separated, one in balcony, one in short, but the short one is already known.
Oh.
So is the one in balcony. Right,
Nice
picking
shot.
up the one in short, and now they also know where the opposing team member is. Can they capitalize on this knowledge?
Ooh, okay.
Okay, forcing him to retreat.
Will he shift now? Yes.
He's so far still running, and I think they're kind of expecting him to be there. He gets Lerox.
And got the
Turning it into a
bomb.
1v1. I think
Man,
the bomb won't matter this much.
This is making me so nervous.
And there we
Watching
have
this.
Accenture on the board with their first round.
Comeback time.
We always save comeback time whenever the other opposing team wins. One of these days it will be true, you mean?
Arena of Time. We should play Arena of Time, man. In the chat.
I have never played a Zelda game, so maybe.
Never finished one.
Okay, we see Lerox once again with the op. Holding down short, so whoever goes down short will get a quick shot into his face.
Nice one.
As I said right here. Lerox prepared to also pick off Silgaro, but Silgaro going through apps, seeing the smoke and deciding to turn back. Yes, I've never played a Zelda game. Zilgaro being very careful, with now team having no indication where he is, but they will change that in a moment. Okay, flashing out. Does it work for him? Good idea. Good.
And there was a
strategy.
Ryo waiting for him on site.
Yeah, Baraya was waiting.
Yeah, and team.
I'm wondering if
in front now.
I'm actually wondering if one of their mice already broke.
I mean, last year a keyboard was destroyed via coffee, So
Yeah.
let's see if that happens once again.
That's
And
nice.
make an educated guess to
It
whom
was
it
you?
happened to. No, make an educated guess.
Felix.
No,
I will play
one
it
of the
someday.
players we're watching right now.
Lurox.
Yes. I remember the drama that we had to find the
A
stand-in.
replacement, yeah. You see team 5-1. They're definitely increasing their lead by a lot. But they still have to go through at least 2 rounds of T side. So potentially Accenture can also have the upper hand on the T side, but we will see if that is the case. Oh, that's that Molly giving away Zilgar's position in the smoke, and Ryo, you can see directly picking up that information. And you can, with this team, you can tell that if one of them knows, the other one will surely know shortly after, because of great communication so far. Okay, but Accenture, both still trying to go via short. They're committed to go this way. Never mind, I just spoke. Huh? They're still in it. But also team never trying to be lured out by it. They're taking also their time and trying to be on the safe side. And once again, with the trade, making sure that if one of them dies, the other one is sure to be directly around the corner to pick up what's left.
Tried to push, like, at least to me, it looked like they tried to push in, but weren't ready or weren't expecting Ryo to be there.
Yeah, it didn't seem
Saying
like a very
hello.
coordinated push in general, because one of them was very slow behind. Wow, very quick off shot here on mid by Lerox, giving them the upper hand in this round. But let's see if that will be enough to give them into a very, very comfortable spot when the rounds turn, or the sides switch, and they only have to win 2 more rounds to save themselves a spot in the finale of CSGO. You can tell by the silence that it's a very, very close match and a very intense match. So I have to be the one speaking.
Yeah, it is.
No, absolutely.
I'm extremely
caught in the
focused
action.
here. Yes.
Yes, very
Caught on
good.
the action.
Yeah, we see Ryo and Lerox trying to stick together, but so far not getting an entry frag when they're trying to get when they pushed onto the side.
Oh.
And
nice
now
headshot.
Ryo sandwiched between 2 of them.
Oh. Okay.
And Accenture holding down the side, saying that what you can do on CT side, we can do as well. But
At
let's
least
see if
we
they
hope
can do it
for
better.
Yeah.
Exactly. They have to win all of the rounds right now in order to directly win, and they can only lose 1 more round in order to still have a chance in the overtime. So the pressure is on for Accenture.
Maybe now comeback time?
I mean, the last time you said it, it wasn't very good. So let's see. Maybe this
Yeah,
time
I'm
we
not
don't
good.
jinx
I'm
them.
not good with this.
Oh,
Your name
Lerox
will be
being
now
Oh.
behind. And MK taking both of them out by
that's
himself.
bitter. Ooh,
Okay, now you
from
can say
behind.
comeback time. It was 2 rounds. Now you can say
No,
comeback
if
time.
you say it, it's gonna happen.
That's why I said it. I want to see action.
Comeback hate.
It's complicated, I know.
No, comeback. Yeah, okay. Well.
No.
Nice flash. But
Ooh,
Ryo getting the opening frag
the
here.
headshots are there.
But
Will they
still don't
notice
know
him
where
on
the
pit?
other one is. He's in pit, so maybe they can use that.
Oh!
Great headshot.
Holy
from the smoke.
shit!
He saw where Lerox got killed from and took the shot, and it worked. And now the match point for team to advance into the finale of AGL 2.0, the CSGO tournament. Let's see if they will break under this pressure or if they will secure this round. You see Lerox going through, I think it's Lerox going through apartments, whereas Silgo is still trying to hold for someone in long. So far, there's no one there yet. When will he capitalize on it? When will we know? Oh, first shut down. Can they work together to take out Zilgo? And they do!
GG.
So with that, we have our first finalist of AGL 2.0 for this season in the bag. And it's
GG for
team,
triple
team.
T.
Exactly.
GG for triple T.
Is it GGs or is it TTs? I don't know.
TTTs, triple Ts.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, but congratulations to TTT, team.
Uh-huh.
And also for Accenture, nothing is lost just yet
No.
because they're only going into the losers bracket. And they
There's
can
still
still
comeback
make
time for them.
Exactly. They can still have their revenge. We've seen Mambo #1, for example, taking their revenge on the Creeping Cats. So it could be that Accenture will do the same for team.
That's the best thing about a double elimination bracket.
And we will see them again, Lyrox and Ryo, in an interview. And but first we're gonna have an ad and then a short break, and then we will see them. And after the break, I am going to hit the roulette button again. So
Stay tuned.
And here they are again.
Hello.
Hello.
Team, who's now officially in the final. You ready? You excited?
Very excited.
Very excited, yes.
They're so excited.
Okay.
I mean,
Before
like,
going
okay.
into detail, Kate, sorry for interrupting you. I have to ask you
Oh,
once.
good.
And pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Oh, jeez.
I love
Yes,
pizza.
definitely.
Yes, these are my guys. They deserve to win. So let's go.
I liked your idea with bananas before as well. I need
Okay,
to try
what?
that.
Wait.
You should check it
Chicken
out.
banana.
I have to say, I'm very confused about the tastes here, but okay.
Welcome to the Counter-Strike cooking show. My name is Florian. These are my guests. And if you're looking for food poisoning, just stay tuned.
Please, Florian, have mercy with those
Yes, I have mercy
foods.
with you. Okay.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
Stream that live then.
Speaking about Counter-Strike, the first map you decided to play on is, you have to play on is Vertigo. And you showed us in a dominant fashion that you were able to, regardless which map you're going to play, you are overcoming your opponents. How does it feel for you guys to play against your opponents on Vertigo itself?
Well, actually, I think
You want to go first?
Yeah, let me go. Yeah, sure. Vertigo wasn't like one of the main picks. Because Lyrics or me didn't really play Vertigo a lot. So we had a little bit of difficulties at the beginning on CD side, but after quite some time and some rounds and after some wins, we think we got the right, how do we say it? Faden?
Momentum.
Yeah, momentum.
Yeah,
That's
momentum, yeah. Okay, so when you took this over into the next round, Inferno, we talked about Inferno on you guys. So for you, it was like, did it feel like you were just easy going, or did your opponents pick up a fight for you?
I think they are great players. I mean, I know Silgaro from friendly games that we played together, so they definitely gave us a hard battle. But we are very confident on Inferno, which was also our pick. So I think we did pretty good there, and we played very well together with some cool flashes and etc.
Yeah, we saw that. We were all very impressed with it.
Okay, and now you make it to the finals. First of all, congratulations to this. I completely forgot about that because the game was just so intense and the pizza and pineapple and stuff. So let's talk about the finals. How do you prepare? Do you have any special routine to prepare yourself for the finals itself?
I give to you, Rio. Sure.
So we don't know yet against which team we are playing. Let me look. Wait at the bracket. Which team we could be playing tomorrow?
We definitely need to study demos all night from all of their games. Gonna watch how they play all the maps.
Or you get a good night's sleep. That's all.
No, we're
So-
gonna practice all night.
Like, from
Ready being made now.
yeah, from those 3 teams, we only played Accenture until now. So like Smokefrag and the Warriors we haven't played before. I
Mhm.
think
Played
we
against
just
the
was-
Warriors before.
Oh, we played.
Yeah. Last game.
Us? Oh yeah, exactly, right.
I forgot.
I think
One
that
and
we-
done.
Yeah, I'm really bad at remembering names. I think we're just gonna stick to our main maps.
Mhm.
Keep those in, and then just get our routine before the game starts. Some aim practice, some more deathmatch practice, some
Mhm.
wingman maps, and then we are ready to go.
Okay. And speaking about, of course, you are preparing for the finals itself by analyzing the VODs of your opponents. But is there anything you can recommend for the people out there who playing Counter-Strike itself to calm down or to relax? Like, for example, a lot of teams taking good night's sleep. They have a run or jogging run before they start playing or something. Is there something in particular which you can recommend or which you are doing yourself?
Smoking. I'm just kidding. No.
Smoking.
Um,
Okay, fine.
No, I think like in the peak condition I am, if I'm really like not stressed or like didn't do any unnecessary exercises before that, so I have like the full
Mhm.
energy to focus on CS. So I think eat some good food, drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, and
Mhm.
just relax. I think before the game, like
I
not
would
get
warm
any
up.
pressure.
Like go on deathmatch server for
Yes.
20, 30 minutes. I don't know. Or play a matchmaking game or something like that.
Okay, so no
That's
scrims
right.
tonight.
Night, I'm
Oops.
down if you want to.
I'm so bad. I have to get up. I have to get up at 4 tomorrow morning. So please no.
Okay. Another time then.
No, Fiilou is actually more into the pizzas, baking pizza now, right?
Yes, pizza and League of Legends and pineapple.
Fighting with the cat.
Yes.
Like I'm really craving pizza right now. I have to
Yeah,
order
I
one
told you.
right
I
after.
told you. The thing for me as well. I was talking to you guys all the time about pizza, and I asked my girlfriend, "Hey, do we have anything left here? I want to eat." And she's like, "No pizza." And I was like, "Oh,
Oh no! All right, guys. Some final words.
Thanks for the cast.
Yeah.
Watch
See you
the-
tomorrow when
Mhm.
we give the
Yeah.
interview after the final.
Somebody is very confident for
We are
tomorrow.
Of
confident.
course, of course.
I'm very excited who we're gonna play against tomorrow.
we're
Yeah,
looking
can be.
forward to that.
looking forward to see you performing tomorrow, guys. Because I guess whoever you're going to play, it will be a tough nut to crack.
Definitely.
Yeah,
That's
and me and Fiilou will be super excited again, like dancing in the chair. Ooh, ooh.
And I'll just be talking in the meantime.
Oh,
So
we're
they can
focused.
continue dancing.
Yes.
Triple T strikes again.
Okay. All right, guys.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
See you guys. Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
tomorrow.
See ya.
See ya.
And we still have to do one thing. I have to
We
click
have
the
to do
wallet
one
button.
Another raffle.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win this time?
So, who is going to win the golden pineapple again?
I mean, currently it would be
Yeah.
the golden potato salad if you look at the chat. So
The golden potato salad. You can actually eat potato salad with pizza, but then you have to leave out the tomatoes, the cheese, and the base.
ouch.
Guys, I'm hitting it.
All right.
Again?
Vivi has won again, according to the Nightbot.
Modify.
No?
What? Where?
Modify. I clicked.
Okay.
I picked whatever Moodify.
Moodify.
is
Because the Nightbot in the chat says something else. That's the weird part
yeah,
about
I
it.
don't know.
What
Cares. No, it's Moodify. Vivian
Moodify.
already got it.
So Moo wins it, the person who normally streams Code Vein together with me and streams Apex and will commentate Apex also on in 3 weeks.
Yes. Well, Moodify, I think you know how to reach me. We clarify everything else later on.
Yes.
Okay.
And just to celebrate this occasion, Moodify has to order pizza now.
For all of us.
For himself, actually.
Yeah, Moodify, you need to order pizza now and don't forget about the banana, yeah?
Yes.
Very important. All right, guys. We will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. CET.
6 p.m.
We will watch the finalists and then we will know who is the winning team of our first tournament week in the HL.
Looking really forward
Yes.
to it. It's been amazing so far. We have seen so much awesome of Counter-Strike Wingman, especially for me, who never have any chance to see Wingman in any professional environment. So it's really amazing, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Same for me.
Also, thanks to you both for the great entertainment today. And especially thanks so much to the team behind it. Timo, Nico, Sindra, Good Games, our producer Good Games. And you rock, guys. And we'll rock again tomorrow.
Bye.
Yep. See you tomorrow.